All right, this is my 2013 Volkswagen Passat. I'm going to be taking the engine cover off, showing you how to do that today. First, we'll pop the hood, hop over here, reach in right at the emblem and lift. You'll feel the lever there. That's the lever. Then we'll reach down over here, grab our kickstand, and fit that right in the thing. Don't do that. Don't put it next to it. Put it in the hole. It's secure. All right. You're going to need two tools to get this off, and the reason you're taking the engine cover off is probably because you want to do the air filter, spark plugs, or a number of things that you need to get in the engine for. This is the 2.5 liter 5-cylinder. So yeah, it's different for the turbo engines or the 3.6 liter V6. So this is just for the 2.5. This is the newer version. Comes on Jettas and Passats, and I think Golfs as well. I had the older version on a 2007 Golf, and it did have sensors in it. This one, you don't have to take sensors off. Like, they put it somewhere else, so you don't have to worry about the mass airflow sensor. So let me grab the tool. All you need is a Torx T20. We got a bolt here and here, so let's grab those off. And when you're taking these guys off, be really careful not to drop them in the engine bay. It is a pain in the butt. That's why I have this little cup here. You drop it down there, get stuck on something, could be a huge pain in the butt, so let's avoid that. And got that. So that's our first part, and that's going to come disconnected from there. Our next thing is this hose clamp here. This is the air coming into the vehicle. It goes over this engine cover and then goes into the engine from here, so it gets filtered by the air filter in there. Let's grab our wrench and grab this guy. I'm sure there's a specific tool for this, but I'm just using this big pair of wrench, or big wrench bed. It's not a pair of wrenches, but this thing can be a bit of a pain in the butt. What I do with this is I just put it right there. So we got that off. This hose can be pretty difficult. There is a little lip inside there, and you got to use some strength. Wiggle it back and forth, and it slowly comes off. And see, there's that little lip right there that's going to pull off. So once we got those things disconnected, it's ready to come off. The trick to this is that there is a little rubber gasket, and these pop off like popping a champagne bottle. So just give it a good tug at each corner, and that's going to pull it off right there. The newer your vehicle is, the harder this is. So sometimes when they're new, it is a bear to pop those guys. The older they get, the easier they get. And this guy reveals the engine. So yeah, we got our spark plugs, the air filters inside here. You got sensors and different things all in there, but that's how you get the engine cover off of a 2.5 liter V5 Volkswagen engine. Let's throw this back on real quick. So when you're putting this on, just make sure it's lined up with the posts, that little rubber gasket. You can kind of see right in there. And then push firm, all four corners. It's in. We'll throw our intake back on here. We'll throw this guy on. Definitely easier putting it back on. Oh, no, I spoke too quick. It's kind of a pain. You just have to wiggle. Like, I'm moving the whole car when I'm wiggling this. And then this guy, getting this bag on is kind of a bear sometimes, because you have to squeeze it so much. So going sideways on this helps a lot, and it will slip and pop off and give you trouble, but squeeze, because it's got to get over this lip here. Let's see, can I do it first try? And then it sits right in the groove, as you can see there. There is a groove that it sits in, and then release, and there we go. That's reattached. That's how you do the engine cover. If you want more tips and tutorials, please join me. I got to throw these screws back on, but that's the 2013 Volkswagen Passat. I believe it's the same from 2012, 2013, 14, and 2015 to do this engine cover. So if this was helpful, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Another quick thing is make sure this is lined up. This does not go inside of here, because otherwise the screws won't go in. That's the last thing. Okay, and we put our screws in, and we're all done. Okay, now bye.